story time with Mama G. Come and hear a story with me. Love who you want to be, who you are. Learn these lessons and we'll go far. It's story time. Story time. Story time with Mama G. Now this story is called You Better Floss, and as I'm telling it, you spot, there are some pop culture references that maybe the adults will get. Now what I say when I'm doing my theatre show is if you recognise one of the pop culture references and you've got a drink in your hands, take a little shot. You know, it might be water, it might be squash, or it might be something a little harder. But if you don't have a drink in your hands, don't panic. If you recognise one of the references, give me a little cheer, and then I'll know that everything is puttering along quite nicely. Of course, in this YouTube medium, I won't know that, but you'll have a nice time anyway. This is the story, You Better Floss. Michael loved to dance. Michael liked to do all sorts of dances, actually. Michael liked to do the robot. Can anybody do the robot? Well, I'll show you. Just like that. Michael liked to do the worm. Can anybody do the worm? Now, I would show you, but I'll probably break my jaw. You get on the floor and you sort of wave around. And Michael liked to do some of those dances from TikTok. Can anybody do a TikTok dance? Sort of just all that, isn't it, really? But most of all, Michael liked to floss. Now, can anybody floss? If you can't, don't worry, I will show you very quickly. You need to put your hands down to the side and then just sort of sweep them around your hips like that. You see, you can't really see my hips going for it in this, but I promise you they are. You see, Michael loved to floss, but a lot of people wished that he didn't, like his teacher. Michael was just about to get onto his desk to demonstrate the floss when his teacher, Miss Jackson, said, "You better not floss." Michael stopped. "Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson." When Michael's mum, Eileen, told him that dinner was ready, he got so excited he couldn't do anything else but floss. "You better not floss." Michael stopped. "Oh, come on, Eileen." And when Michael was helping his dad put up some shelves, he used the power of his floss to bang some nails into the wall. "Michael, what have I told you? You have to play safe around this equipment, so you better not floss." Michael stopped. "Oh, Papa, don't preach." All Michael heard all day, every day was, "You better not floss." But what nobody ever told him was why not. It was what he was good at. It was what made him happy. And it was what made him different to everybody else. Michael needed to find a way of showing the world that flossing was what made Michael, Michael. Well, you will never guess what happens next. Oh, so I will tell you. It was a cold winter's evening. Michael and his best friend, Mariah, were on their way to the village green for 'twas bonfire night. Excited families dashed past with sparklers and toffee apples. Loved-up couples strolled by, all wrapped up in scarves and hats. All around them, Michael and Mariah could hear the sounds of cheering and laughter and excitement. But when they got to the village green, all the cheering and laughter stopped. Where was the bonfire? Everyone was looking around confused. They could see the pile of wood, and they could see people trying to set the pile of wood alight. But they couldn't see any fire. Michael looked at Mariah. Huh? Mariah looked at Michael. Oh. After a while, the mayor got up to make an announcement. "It is with great regret that I have to inform you, bonfire night has been cancelled." Well, everyone sighed a disappointed sigh. "We just can't keep the fire going. We need to find something to fan the flames with." Well, everyone started to search through their pockets. Oh, a tissue? No. Oh, a marble? No. A receipt from the petrol station? Double no. Slowly, Michael put his hand up. "Excuse me, I think I might be able to do something to help." Everyone gasped. Everyone knew what Michael meant. Everyone looked at the mayor. Everyone looked at Michael. Everyone looked back at the mayor. Silence. Then, Michael, I have one thing to say to you. You better floss. Well, Michael skipped over to the bonfire and flossed like he had never flossed before. And as his arms went from side to side, flames started to grow on the fire. And as his arms went faster and faster, the flames grew higher and higher and higher. It was working. Eventually, Mariah joined in. And then the mayor, and then Eileen, and then Miss Jackson, and then Papa, and then the whole village. The whole village was fanning the flames with their floss. And before they knew it, the village green was glowing with the biggest bonfire anyone had ever seen. Everyone started cheering again, but this time for Michael. Because of Michael, Bonfire Night had been saved. Michael went on to do great things. He taught flossing in schools. He started a new fitness phenomenon called Floss to 50. No one's sure if it works or not, but they give him money for it anyway. And he became the first Olympic athlete to win a gold medal for flossing. Michael was a national hero. All because he followed his heart. All because he was true to himself. And all because he never let anyone tell him that who he was wrong. And you? Well, you better floss. Or even better, you better be you. The end. It's story time with Mama G. Come and hear a story with me. Love who you want to be, who you are. Learn these lessons and we'll go far. It's story time. Story time. Story time with Mama G.